Hello everyone, welcome back to Nirja Education. Today in this video, we are going to discuss the second chapter of Science of class 5th. The name of the chapter is Animal Life. Dear children, there are so many different type of animals around us, right? So have you ever observed those different animals? क्या आप लोग ने कभी उन animals को अच्छे से observe किया है? उनकी characteristics या तो उनके features को जानने का try किया? नहीं? No problem. Today in this chapter we are going to learn about it in more detail. हम इसी chapter के अंदर उसके बारे में detail में पढ़ने वाले हैं. So dear children, कभी ना कभी आप लोग कोई पार्क या फिर गार्डन में गए होंगे तो आपने शायद कभी वहाँ से कोई पत्थर उठाया हो, तो क्या आपने ऑब्जर्व किया है कि उस पत्थर के सराउंडिंग्स में क्या लगा होता है? थोड़ी बहुत मिट्टी होगी and along with that some of the tiny worms or insects are attached to that stone. So that particular space, or you can see that stone, is a natural habitat of those creatures, right? Means जो insects या जो worms है उसके लिए वो उसका घर होगा. Same way, there are so many different type of animals in this world and each of them they have a particular habitat. उनके रहने की जगह कुछ ना कुछ एक specific होगी. So in this chapter we will learn about different type of animals, their habitats, their characteristics, their structure, each and everything, right? Now what is the meaning of habitat? First we will discuss about habitats of animals. So what the term habitats means? So the surroundings in which an animal lives and survives is called its habitat. एक ऐसी जगह जहाँ पे animal सर्वाइव कर सके और रह सके, उसका गुजारा कर सके, उस जगह को आप कह सकते हो दैट इट इज हैबिटेट. वो उसकी जगह है, उसका घर है. ओके, सो देयर आर डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ नेचुरल हैबिटेट्स. सो लेट्स सी व्हिच आर दे. नेचुरल हैबिटेट्स लाइक फॉरेस्ट, रिवर्स, सीज, पॉन्ड्स, डेजर्ट्स, माउंटेन्स, स्नो कवर्ड एरियाज, देन एयर एंड इवन आवर होम. हम भी तो जानवर पालते हैं ना, सो इवन आवर होम इज ऑल्सो अ नेचुरल हैबिटेट फॉर देम. एनिमल्स आर फाउंड इन डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ हैबिटेट्स रेंजिंग फ्रॉम ए ड्राई हॉट डेजर्ट टू अ कोल्ड कॉन्टिनेंट लाइक एंटार्क्टिका, राइट? जो एनिमल्स है वो एकदम ड्राई हॉट जगह से लेके तो एकदम कोल्ड लाइक एंटार्क्टिका जैसी जगह पे उनका नेचुरल हैबिटेट हो सकता है. देयर बॉडी फीचर्स आर ऑल्सो made or form in such a way that they can survive in this type of habitats. उनकी जो body या तो उनके जितने भी characteristics है वो भी इसके according बने हुए होंगे so that they can survive in such type of habitats, right? So now we will see about different type of features of those animals. Now first we will discuss about body coverings of animals. The body covering of animals vary according to their natural habitat. जो animal की जो outer appearance है वो उसके habitat के according vary करेगा. Some of the most common forms of body covering are hair or fur, scales, feathers or shell. So now we will see some different examples for each of them. Most of the mammals they have hair or fur on their outer layer, on the outer layer of their skin. So some of the animals which live in very cold atmosphere like polar bear, right? So they have a very thick layer of this fur. This layer of fur helps them to keep their body warm in very cold atmosphere, right? So next is scales. You can observe this type of scales in fish, right? The scales which are present in fish, they are very thin, but some of the reptiles also have this type of scales. For example, lizard, crocodile, snakes, the scales which are in their body, that type of scales are very leathery and thick. Those leathery scales help them to prevent the loss of water from their body. Next is feathers. You can observe feathers in different type of birds like sparrow, crow, pigeon, peacock, etc., right? All birds have different type of feathers. Some of the feathers they help them to keep their body warm and some of the feathers they help to form the wings so that they can fly. Next is shell. Some of the animals like turtle, tortoise or snail, in those animals you can observe the hard covering, right, on their body, that is known as shell. This shell helps them to protect their soft body from any kind of danger like some of the harsh conditions or by the enemy's attack. Next is feeding habits of animals. Animals के खाने के हिसाब से उसको different कैटेगरी में डाला गया है. Animals differ according to their feeding habit. Even in a forest, you can see there are different type of animals, right? Animals such as deer, horses, giraffe, zebra, these all animals, they eat only plants. So, the animals which used to eat plants are known as herbivorous animals. जो सिर्फ प्लांट खाते हैं ऐसे एनिमल्स को हम क्या कहते हैं? herbivorous animals. Herbivorous animals have sharp front teeth and flat back teeth, right? जो herbivorous animals होते हैं उनके आगे के टीथ कैसे होते हैं? थोड़े शार्प होते हैं और जो पीछे की साइड के जो टीथ होते हैं वो बिल्कुल फ्लैट होते हैं. Those flat back teeth are used for grinding the food. Then animals such as lion, tiger, wolves, then leopard, these all animals they feed on the flesh of other animals. वो दूसरे animals को खाते हैं. So those type of animals they are known as carnivorous animals. ऐसे animals को carnivorous animals कहा जाता है. They have sharp pointed teeth, right? They have sharp pointed teeth in front and they also have strong claws so that they can hold their prey very tightly and they can tear the flesh. Now next is omnivorous animals. So omnivorous animals are those animals which eat plant as well as the flesh, right? For example, crow, bear, humans, we all are omnivorous animals. Omnivorous have both the sharp teeth and the flat back teeth also, right? Next is scavengers. Scavengers are those type of animals which are only dependent on the leftover flesh. For example, hyenas, vulture, ये सारे क्या है? Scavengers है. They do not hunt by themselves. They just depend on the leftover flesh. So this was all about the different type of feeding habits of animals. Next is organs of breathing. Different animals have different type of breathing organs, right? So let's see some of them. For example, mammals, reptiles, birds, they have lungs for the breathing purpose. Yes, they have 2 lungs and those lungs are connected to the nostril. The air enters through the nostril and it fills the lungs, right? Earthworm have moist skin. The earthworm have moist skin for breathing purpose. Then next is frog, gills, moist skin and lungs. So frog जो होता है वो किन किन चीज़ों से breathe करता है? Gill से, then moist skin से and lung से. When a frog is in its tadpole stage, at that time it uses its gills for breathing. When the frog is in water, at that time it uses its moist skin for breathing, and when the frog is on land, at that time it uses its lungs for breathing purpose. Then next is fish. So fish uses their gills for breathing. Then next is cockroach, grasshopper. They have spiracles, right? Insects such as cockroach and grasshoppers, they have a small tiny hole like structures on both the side of their body which is known as spiracles. So it is the breathing organ of cockroach and grasshoppers. Next is organs of movement. Animals move from one place to another for food, water, shelter, or to breed or to escape from the enemy. There are different animals in this world and they are having different organs for their movement, right? So let's see some of them. For example, humans. Humans have 2 legs for the movement, right? Animals such as lion, tiger, cheetah, they are having 4 limbs. The front limbs are known as forelimb and the back limbs are known as hind limbs. Next is birds and insects. Birds and insects, they have wings to fly. They can move from one place to another through the means of wings. Next is snake. Snake have a thick scales which helps them for the crawling, right? These snakes move in a zigzag manner on the land, right? So they can crawl with the help of scales. Same way, earthworm has no legs, but earthworm can crawl on the ground. Next is fish. Most of the aquatic animals or fish, they used to move from one place to another through the help of fins. The next is frog, kangaroo, rabbit. These all type of animals, they are having hind limbs. These animals, they used to hop, मतलब वो कूद कूद के movement करते, right? So that movement occurs through their hind limbs. Even the frogs have webbed hind legs. Next is migration in animals. First we should know the meaning of this term migration. Migration means the movement of animals from one region to another for feeding or breeding. This is known as migration. Many people who used to live in cold places, they move to the warmer places during winter times or vice versa. So same way, even in animals, some of the animals, they that live in cold places, they move to the warmer places to find the food and warmth. These type of animals, they travel 1000 miles just to find the food and warmth. We can take the example of Arctic tern. The Arctic tern travels 19,000 kilometers from Arctic Ocean to the Antarctica. Even some of the eels which lives in fresh water, they travel 7,000 kilometers to the sea just to lay their eggs, and the young seals, they even travel back to their original homes. Another example is Siberian crane. The Siberian crane comes during winter times in India, and even they go back to the Siberia in the summer time. So here the chapter ends. So children, we learn so many different type of things in this chapter, right? We learn about the natural habitat of animals, then we learn the body coverings of different animals, then we learn the organs of movement, then we learn the organs of breathing, then we learn the feeding habits also, and then at last we learn about the migration in animals. So I hope you all understand all these things and liked our video. So please like, share and subscribe our channel, and yes, please don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you.